Hello everyone, Miss Rita here. Today in this video students, I am going to teach you subject Geometry of class 9, third practice test revision worksheet. So today we are going to solve the worksheet over here. Take your worksheet in front of you. Write your name, standard, division, roll number and date. First question is given in worksheet. Choose the correct alternative answers for each of the following question. The first one is given. If opposite angle of a rhombus are 2x degree and 3x minus 40 degree, then the value of x is dash. As we know, the opposite angle of rhombus are congruent. It means 2x degree equal to 3x minus 40. Now 2x will come to the right side, become minus 2x. Minus 40 will go to the left side, become plus 40. Now 3x minus 2x we get x. So x value is how much became now? 40. So our correct option is 40. The second one is given. The two diagonals are equal if the parallelogram is dash. Two diagonals are equal when the given figure is rectangle, square. So here options are given rhombus, rectangle, square, and the D1 option is given both B and C. So here our answer is what? Rectangle and square both. And both the options are B and C. So what will answer will come? Both B and C. Now, side of a square is 5 cm. As we know, all these side of a squares are congruent. And the length of a diagonal is dash. We have to find the length of diagonal. So we will take one square. We'll give the name ABC. So AC will be our diagonal. So what we will do here? The sum of square of hypo equal to square of one side plus square of other side. So two sides are given. One side is also 5, other side is also 5. 5 ka square is 25, other 5 ka square is 25. 25 became 50. Make it prime factor. What we get? 5 under root 2. So answer is option B, 5 under root 2. Now ABCD is a rectangle. AC is given 10 cm. It means AC is our diagonal. Diagonal AC and diagonal BD intersect at point P. Then find the BP. As we know, diagonal of a rectangle bisect each other and both the diagonals are congruent. Means AC is 10 and BD is also 10. But BP will be what? Half of BD. It means the answer is 5. The fourth one correct answer is 5 cm. Now the second question is given. Solve the following. The first one. In a rhombus PQRS, if PQ is given 7.5 cm, then find the QR. If angle QPS is given 75 degree, find the measure of PQR. PQR is given a 3 letter, means we have to find the angle Q. The second one we have to find SRQ, means we have to find the angle R. So we will write first given information, what we have in the question, then we have to write what we have to find. We have to find here length of QR, and the measure of angle PQR and measure of angle SRQ. As we know, all the side of a rhombus are congruent. It means PQ is congruent with the QR. So in the solution what we will write? Side PQ is given 7.5 cm with the number 1, and we know PQ is equal to QR because all the sides of a rhombus are congruent. PQ is given 7.5 cm means QR is also 7.5 cm. From where we got? From first. Now we have to find the measure of angle Q and angle R. As we know, the opposite angle of a rhombus are congruent. P is given 75 degree, then R is also over 75 degree because opposite angle of rhombus are congruent. The P is given 75 degree. So therefore angle SRQ is also 75 degree. Gives us equation number 2. Now we have to find angle Q. So angle SRQ, angle R plus angle Q became 180 degree. Because they are forming adjacent angle, and adjacent angle are supplementary. Now we have the value of angle R is how much? 75. Substitute the value of angle SRQ. Now 75 will go to the right side, become minus. So 180 minus 75 we get how much? 105 degree. Therefore angle PQR is 105 degree. Okay. Now question number 2. In the figure, point X, Y, Z are the midpoint of side BC and side AC. And side AB is also given. Of a triangle ABC, respectively, AB is given 5 cm, AC is given 9 cm and BC is given 11 cm. Find the length of XY, YZ and XZ. So here what we will use? Midpoint theorem. So here first of all we will write solution. XYZ are the midpoint of segment AB, segment BC and segment AC. So we know that in the midpoint theorem that XY will be the half of AC. By the midpoint theorem, AC value what it is given? 9. So half into 9. So 2 1 is 2, 2 4, 2, 4.5 is 9. So XY value we got 4.5 centimeters. Same way we will solve the other one. YZ will be the half of side AB. By the midpoint theorem, AB value is given 5. So half of 5 is how much? 2.5 centimeter. Now which one is remain now? XZ. XZ equal to half of BC. And the BC value what we have now? 11. What is the half of 11? Yes, correct. 5.5 centimeter. So XZ value we got 5.5 centimeter. I hope you understood the midpoint theorem. Now the third one is given state with region whether the following statements are true or false. Whether it is true, then also we have to give reason. Whether it is false, then also we have to give the reason. The first one, every parallelogram is a rhombus. What will write? False. In a rhombus, all sides are equal in length, whereas in parallelogram, only opposite sides are equal. Therefore, the given statement is false. Hence, every parallelogram is not a rhombus. Second one, every square is a rectangle. Square can be a rectangle, but rectangle cannot be a square. It means the given statement is true. A quadrilateral is a rectangle if all its angles are right angle. A square has also of its angles right angle. So we can say the square can be a rectangle. Now turn the page. Now you got the question. Choose the correct alternative answer for each of the following question. So the first one is given radius of a circle is 10 centimeter. The distance of the chord from the center is 6 centimeter. Hence we have to find the length of chord. By the Pythagoras theorem, the radius became hypo. Okay, 10 ka square is 100 and the equal to the side of one side is given 6. The square of 6 is 36. So 100 minus 36 we get how much? 64, and 64 is the square of which number? 8. So here we got answer 8 of the half chord. We have to find the length of full chord. 8 2 ja how much? 16 centimeter. Why we are multiplying by 2? Because perpendicular drawn from the center of a circle to its chord bisect the chord. So the bisect one part we got 8, but here we have to find the length of chord, full chord. So what we'll do? 8 multiplied by 2 we get 16 centimeters. So our answer is 16 centimeter. The point of concurrence of all angle bisector of a triangle is called the dash. Here angle will come. When we are doing angle bisector, means we are getting what? In center. It's called the in center. The answer will come in center. So here you have to do correction. The point of concurrence of all angle bisector. Okay. Now the circle which passes through all the vertices of a triangle is called dash. When we draw a circle, when it passes all the 3 vertices of a triangle, it's called circumcircle. So here circumcircle is not given, so in the place of circumcenter, it will become circumcircle. So our A option will become circumcircle. Okay. Now the perpendicular drawn from the center of a circle to its chord bisect the chord. It is very important theorem. Okay. Now we'll draw the one circle. to make OP is perpendicular to chord AB. We have to find that AP is equal to PB. In a circle with the center O segment, OP is perpendicular to chord AB. What we have to prove? That AP is equal to PB. Now construction, what we have done? We have made the radii OA and OB, two radius are there. Now we have to prove in the right angle triangle we have two right angle triangle OPA and OPB. We have two triangles. We will compare these two triangles. These two triangles, what is the common thing we have? Hypotenuse OA and hypotenuse OB are common because both are the radius of the same circle. Second thing what we have, OP is common with the OP because OP is the common side of the both the triangle. Now triangle OPA and triangle OPB both are common by which test? By hypotenuse side test of congruence, which we have learned in the chapter number 3. Which side is remain now? In a triangle AP is also congruent to PB by CSCT, corresponding side of congruent triangle. So here we have to prove AP is equal to PB. Third one is given, distance of the chord AB from the center of a circle is 8 cm. Length of the chord AB is 12 cm. Find the diameter of the circle. Here we have to find the diameter. For finding the diameter, first we have to find the radius. Draw the figure. First write the given information. Then we have to write we have to find the diameter of a circle. Now solution, draw OA. OA is our radius. Take point M on the segment AB such that A and B are collinear. Now OM is perpendicular to AB. By Pythagoras theorem we have to take. We know that perpendicular bisector drawn from the center of the circle to its chord bisect the chord means AM will be the equal to MB. Means AM equal to MB is 6 cm. Right? Now in the right angle triangle OMA, M is 90 degree. Okay. In the right angle triangle OAM, OA is our radius. Radius will be our hypo. Square of OA is equal to square of OM plus square of AM. Substitute the value. OM we have the 8, AM we have the 6. Square of 8 is 64, square of 6 is 36. So the answer we got 100. 100 is the square of which number? 10. So OA, that is a 10 centimeter. But OA is our radius. Here we need to find what? Diameter. So diameter equal to 2 times of radius. So 2 into 10 we get 20. So answer is 20 centimeter. Therefore the diameter of a circle is 20 centimeter. Now question number 4. In a circle with its radius 13 centimeter, or radius is given 13 centimeter. Two equal chords are at a distance of 5 centimeter from the center. Find the length of the chord. Here we have to find the length of the chord means AB. If we get AB, then CD is also congruent because AB and CD are the congruent chord. Now solution, O is the center of the circle and AB is equal to CD because they are congruent chord and their value is given. We have to find, but OB or OA is given 30 centimeter because they are radius of the circle. So OM is perpendicular to AB. ON is also perpendicular to CD. It means OM is equal to ON. Both are 5 centimeter. Now OMA is 90 degree. By Pythagoras theorem we will find the value of AM. So OA square equal to OM ka square plus AM ka square. Radius we have 13. OM ki value we have 5. 13 ka square is 169. 5 ka square is 25. And the 25 will move to the left side, become minus. So 169 minus 25 we get 144. To square root of 144 we get 12. 12 is the value of AM, but we have to find the full chord AB. So AB equal to As we know, the perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to its chord bisect the chord. So AM is half of AB. So we have the value of AM is how much? 12. So 2 will go to the left side, become multiply. So 12 to the 24. Or we can do like this also. AB equal to 2 times of AM. So 2 multiply by 12 we get 24 centimeter. Chord AB is common to chord CD. Therefore CD is also 24 centimeter. Understood? The length of each of the two equal chord of the circle is 24 centimeter. Now construction. Triangle DEF and such that DE is equal to EF 6 centimeter. Angle F is given 45 degree and construct its circle. So yeah, this is homework for you. You can do yourself, which is explained in the class. I hope you understood. Thank you for watching this video.